call upon the grandfather and grandmother spirits of the north, south, east, and west, from above, below, and within, from the Thunder Nation, the Stone Nation, the Angelic Realms, the Fairy Nations, the Ancestors, and all the nations that love us. On this day I ask that we be forgiven of our sins, known and unknown. I wish it to be known that we are thankfully grateful for all of the blessings of the past and those that are yet to come. On this day we ask that you bless us with the best messages for our personal growth and for that of the collective. We ask that you put us where we're needed most, that we find peace in our purpose, we walk in alignment with truth and beauty in all things. We ask for these blessings in a great and powerful but gentle way. We thank the nations gathered, and so it is. Hello, hello. Welcome in. This is your December Part 1 Collective Energy Reading. I am Thunder's Heart. I'm not in my normal surroundings. I'm on vacation. So, excuse me for the background noise and anything that may be distracting. I'm doing my best. I'm still here for you guys. Much love. Okay, let's get started. We will start with some animal spirit cards. And coming out, we have the Electric Eel Spirit, number 24. Bring your ideas to life. 2 and 4 is 6. Oh, beautiful. And number 33, the Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. 3 and 3 is also 6. Okay, so 6 may be important for you right now. I guess I'll just leave them on the table, and then I can show you guys the table at the end here, because normally I have the camera pointed at the table. Alright. Electric Eel Spirit. Seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of Electric Eel Spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you are meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path, so do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come, for Spirit wants to shower you with the love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. Most beautiful. Most beautiful. Yeah, so inspiration. Find that idea, find that spark, and run with it. Feed that fire, because this is a time to bring those ideas to life. And last week we had Spider Spirit jumping out saying, co-create your dreams and make your dreams a reality. So now we're bringing our dreams a reality, and we're bringing ideas to life. And freedom is yours. That's what Horse Spirit has to say. Freedom is yours. You are free to do what you need to do, what you want to do, what your heart desires, what brings you joy, what is a part of your essence. This is what we're being called to do. When the Horse Spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, You have free will and are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available and companions will be by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. So allow things to flow. Okay, most beautiful. And I did want to bring up, I just saw a whole thing about horses and how, like, it was a prediction from Edgar Cayce however long ago, and it was about how horses were going to usher in a new era where they're going to help, like, they're going to become very important to people and mankind during this time to help us reconnect with spirit and reconnect with the earth and reconnect with the freedom that was always ours. And so it's very interesting that I just saw that video the other day and Horse Spirit pops out for us this week. So keep your eye out, you know, maybe there's a horse that's got a message for you. You may see a horse in your dreams or have one as a spirit animal. Just keep that in mind. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get a native spirit guide. Oh, the air conditioner just kicked on. I hope it's not too loud. Let's see. Okay. We have the Spirit Keeper of the West. Most beautiful. This card is all about transformation, letting go of the old, initiation, illumination, harvest. Gather your inner resources. If it doesn't feel right, don't go ahead. Trust your heart. Chaos brings positive change. Almost all change comes out of turmoil. Don't be concerned if there's confusion in your life. It will all work out. Okay, so this is time of transformation. We've been talking about this for months now, and it's a collective transformation. It's been happening since the beginning of last year. The West symbolizes fire, the setting sun, autumn, the waning moon, the time of harvest. Also the tumultuous years of teenagers in the human cycle. Okay, that's where the transformation comes into play. Out of the chaos arise illumination and transformation. In order for new to ignite in your life, it is necessary to let go of the old. This has been a theme. Sweep away the debris. The Spirit Keeper of the West reminds us to slow down our rapid growth and harvest what we have attained. In the autumn, leaves are burned to make way for new growth. Release the dross in your life to make way for new growth. The journey. Stand facing the west and the setting sun. Imagine that all limitations and blockages in your life are flowing from your heart into the sun. As the sun sets, it carries with it your cares and concerns to be transformed by its purifying energy. Most beautiful. Yeah, so face the setting sun, release, and almost lost my coffee. Release all of the things that are no longer serving you, all the negative energies, all the bad habits, all the old relationships that are outworn and outdated, everything that's no longer lifting you up, okay? So if it's not moving you toward your goal, it's keeping you from getting there, all right? Like, if it's not good for you, it's bad for you. You know what I mean? Like, and there are such things as moderation, okay? But we want to stay focused on what steps are bringing us towards our goals, okay? If you're trying to make a decision, all you gotta do is say, all right, well, does this bring me closer to my goal or further away from my goal? You know, and it makes making decisions a lot easier when you just kind of look at things in black and white and go, okay, you know, either this or this. You know, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Do the thing that feels right. Don't question yourself. Don't double guess. Don't, you know what I mean? Going back and doubting. Trust your first instinct. So it is. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What else? Let's get some Mystic Forest oracles. Perseverance. Perseverance. You have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. Trust in your resilience and your ability to persevere. Okay, you have the strength to keep going. And if you look closely, you can see the light there, through there, at the end of the path. You're almost there. Almost there. You're so close to attaining this. Alright, this one keeps popping out. Authenticity attracts. Authenticity attracts. Alright. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. What a beautiful picture. Love the little cottage with all the little lights. You got little fairies poking around. Such a gorgeous picture. And it is. It's very in theme with what's going on here. Walking in that authenticity. Walking in your essence. Walking aligned with spirit. Okay? When you're in alignment, when you're being your authentic self, everything falls into place, and those things that are not meant for you fall away because they don't vibe with the frequency that you're on. They cannot exist in your field. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get a couple fairy messages. That's too many. Whatever. Okay. Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Fairies are always here. They're always around us. I just watched another video the other day talking about that. The fairies are still here and they're always around us and they're always trying to help us reconnect with nature, and we just don't remember how to hear them because we have so much internal noise that we can't let their guidance in. And it's a light frequency, and they have, gridded the earth from the very beginning with these ley lines and all of this magical energy. And it's all still there, and it all still flows through us. And fairies love to play, and all they need is an invitation, and they love the word please. So if you really do want to connect with a fairy, simply ask, fairies, please come out and play with me. Please help me, please give me guidance, and make sure to ask for clear guidance. Fairies are tricksy. Like I said, they love to play, so they will play tricks on you. But they typically do bring you about to the thing that you're trying to achieve. But they're playful. They may trick you into learning a lesson. But they're much fun, and they're great light. So fairies are amazing, and I do recommend working with them. Just, be prepared for some silliness. They might steal your keys. Or disappear some things. And when you can't find something, chances are fairies are playing tricks on you. And you just go, okay, very funny. Can you make this visible now? And it'll be in the place that you looked 10 times. Okay. Wisdom from the fairies. And that is a big lesson of their wisdom, is to play at life, is to find joy in the little things. And that's a great wisdom, because playing is what brings us joy. It's what keeps us happy. It's what keeps us young, light at heart. Okay, great wisdom. Thank you, fairies. Pure intention. There's a lot of these, by the way. A whole bunch flipped out. I wasn't going to read them all, but yes, I am. I know I am. Pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Okay, so again, pure intentions, authenticity, highest good. And this is saying using your wishes wisely. And the one before it was wisdom. Right? Okay, so we're using this wisdom that we're gaining to make good choices, to set pure intentions, to manifest things that are going to be for the highest good. And when you're working with that kind of pure energy, manifestation is exponentially multiplied. When you're trying to manifest something that is good for all, Spirit is going to support you in that more than just, oh, hey, I'd like to win the lottery because I just would. Intentions. Now, if you say, hey, I'd like to win the lottery because I would donate 90% of it to helping other people, the chances of that happening go up a little bit, because that pure intention is there. Not that I recommend lottery because, I don't feel like anybody ever wins, but people do, I guess, apparently. Not me. Anyway, precious time. That's the next one. Precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. All right, and this one comes out a lot. So does that one and that one. And these last three came out like the last 3 times. I don't know if I'm even going to read those. I'll read them, but But yeah, these last 4 have been out the last 3 or 4 times we've done a reading. So we're still in this energy of that precious time. Okay? Experiencing every moment to the fullest. Finding joy in the little things. Okay? The inner child, again, playfulness, finding joy in the little things. This is a theme. Okay? This really is the key to happiness. Finding the joy in the little things. gratitude practices every day, staying light at heart, staying pure, innocent, authentic. It's so important. And I feel like a broken record. I say the same things every week. But people must still need to hear it because it keeps coming out. So here I am, saying it again. Sorry. Fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps you young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Silly and fun. Silly and fun. Silly and fun. That's a fairy life. In case you couldn't tell. And music. Music has come out the last several times too. Okay? And I have mentioned before, that's another way to enter fairy, the other world, is to listen to the edge of your hearing. You can hear the fairy flutes playing. And if you allow your mind to follow that music, you can enter the realm of fairy. And it's a beautiful, wonderful place. I spent summers there as a teenager. Don't get caught up. It is important to stay in the here and now. And that was one of my issues. I never wanted to leave. Let me just stay in fairy forever. It's a great, healing, wonderful place, but we do need to exist in our own realm. And fairies have lots of lessons to teach us, but if we don't ever come back to continue to teach those lessons, then what was the point, right? So, don't stay there forever. Learn your lessons, have your fun, do your healing. Bring what you learn back. Share with others. Help them heal, help them grow. Help them love. It's come to my attention recently. I'm gonna cry. A lot of people don't know how to receive love. That hurts my heart. It hurts my heart a lot. Be open to receiving love. Know that you are worthy of love. And even if you feel like there may not be another person on this earth that loves or cares about you, you feel utterly alone. You are never alone. Okay? Spirit is always with you. Spirit loves you. God loves you. You always have spirit guides. You always have ancestors. You always have fairies, animal guides, angels. You're never alone. Elementals. You're never alone. I am available for private readings. If you feel utterly alone and you need to reach out, talk to somebody, I'm here. I'm here for you. Please send me an instant message and we can chit-chat, whatever, work through whatever you're going through. Okay? I don't know who that's for, but I felt called to say it. Alright, and then the last message we have from the fairies is hope, which also came out several times the last few readings. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Have hope. Believe that what you want wants you. Believe that you are supported in your divine purpose. Believe that you are aligned with Spirit. Take moments every day to align yourself with Spirit. Take moments every day to praise and be thankful and grateful for the blessings that you already have for another day to co-create with Spirit. Because it truly is a gift and it truly is a blessing. Even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes, it is. Okay. Thank you, fairies. You always get me tearing up. Fairies were the very first, I mean, other than animals, I started, dog was my first language, but fairies were really my first guides that came out to help me, so they always know how to tickle my heart. Alright, what do we have next? Let's do some angel messages. Have fire. First one out. We'll do 3 cards. What needs to be healed, how to heal it, and the outcome of that applied healing. Okay, fire. And that's interesting because we got Spirit Keeper of the West, which the West is also the direction of fire. Okay, we are also in Sagittarius season, which is also a fire sign. Okay, so there's lots of themes around fire right now. Fire is alive. Fire is life. It's a living being thing that you must feed to continue. It will die. It will smolder if you don't feed it. If you feed it too much, it will get big and burn out. It's about a balance. Alright? But in the position of what needs to be healed, alright, that's the fire in our soul. Okay, that divine spark of light, that passion, that drive, that ambition to build and to create. And that's what needs to be healed. That connection with spirit, that realization that we are universe in human form, experiencing itself, here to create wondrous things. Okay, that fire is what needs to be healed. We need to reignite the fire within our souls. Again, this is a collective reading, so this is kind of speaking on as a collective. So it may or may not apply to you, but this is what the majority of people need to hear, or if you're on my page, probably what you need to hear, okay? Fire, process of combustion, giving off light, heat, or flame, brilliance, passion, ardor, excitement. This card is saying that you won't accomplish anything important unless you have the burning passion and strength of will to do so. If you feel a lack of drive in your life, search your spirit for any spark of brilliance and do whatever it takes to feed that spark. On the other hand, a fire raging out of control can destroy all you hold dear, so be careful. Fire is also a means of purification and cleansing, often through an ordeal. This card may be predicting a great challenge in your life that you will need all of your will to see you through. It may be warning you to steer clear of a situation that is too hot to handle. It may also mean that the light of romance is in store for you. Okay, so there's lots of meanings behind fire. Take what resonates with you. But like I said, in this position of what needs to be healed, it feels like that inner spark. It feels like finding that alignment. Okay. What next? Change. This is how we heal it. Change. This is how we heal it. Okay, embrace the changes. And again, we're going to touch on releasing what no longer serves. That is part of change. You cannot usher in the new if you're still clinging to the old. So really, really, really take some time to pinpoint the things that are not serving you and release them. I can't say this enough. I really can't. I really can't. And it's because this is a collective reading, I can't necessarily pinpoint all those things for every single person. You have to do the work. I can't do it all for you. Sorry, I wish I could, but then that wouldn't benefit you. If you don't do the work, you don't reap the blessing. You understand? More blessings, no, the more lessons rain down, the more blessings I see. I think that's how it goes. It's a lyric from one of the songs I like. Satsang, I Am, if you are interested. Great song. Makes me cry sometimes. Okay. Ta-da! Alright. Joy. This is our outcome. This is our outcome. And this is what all the fairies have been telling us. This is what the authenticity has been telling us. This is what the horse spirit has been telling us. This is what the fairies have been telling us. Joy. This is our outcome. When we reignite that flame, we embrace the change, it will bring us a joy that we have never experienced in our life. Overwhelming joy. Joy that wells up in your eyes and overflows. That's the goal. That's the outcome. That's what Spirit wants for us. If we embrace this change, if we ignite that spark, if we realign, if we walk in authenticity, seems so simple. For some reason, it's hard for people to do. Change your mind. That's it. It's that simple. Change your mind. I am happy. I am healthy. I am joyful. I am wealthy. I am an inspiration to others. I lift people up. I help people grow. I raise the vibration of the planet. Simple, simple. Believe. Doesn't matter what you believe. Your belief powers it. Your belief makes it true. And that goes both ways. It goes both ways. If you want to believe a negative thing about yourself, it's true because you believe it, and other people will believe it too. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It's the thinking that makes the difference. Change your mind. No. You know? You can co-create anything you want, anything you desire, if it's aligned with Spirit and it's for the greatest good. If you have pure intentions. So it is. Alright, let's get some affirmations and we will close it out. 3333 on the clock. Right? From anxious to adventurous, I boldly embrace life's adventures and dance with abandon between heaven and earth. That's going right next to the horse spirit. Okay, that's what horse spirit is all about. From anxious to adventurous. Okay, it's an adventure. Don't worry about it. Worrying is like praying for what you don't want. It drives me nuts when people do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's an adventure. Okay? From suffering to bliss. I am an expression of God and am filled with pure joy as I celebrate every moment. Suffering is a choice. And originally in its words, it meant enduring. Okay? You're going through a thing. Sure, feel what you need to feel in the moment, then release it and let it go. There's no reason to wallow in suffering. That is a choice. Choose bliss. And I remember when I was super depressed and my husband told me happiness was a choice, I wanted to smack him. I said, I would not choose to feel this depressed every day. How? And I was so angry with him. I was so angry with him. How could he say that? How could I be choosing this? But I was. I was choosing it because it's all I knew, and I was afraid of anything else. And when I decided to release that belief that I don't have to be depressed every day, that I can choose joy, that I can wake up and make the choice and say, I'm going to have a good day, and do things to make that happen. And choose to focus on the good things. Yeah, you might stub your toe. Are you going to dwell on that for the whole rest of the day? No. Find something to be grateful for. There's a billion things to be grateful for. Did you eat today? Did you have a warm bed to sleep in? Did you wake up with electricity? Do you know how to read? Do you have people that love you? You know, like, is the sun shining on your face? There's so many things to be grateful for. Every day, just look for them. They're there. I promise if you look, you will find them. From suffering to bliss. I am an expression of God, and I'm filled with pure joy as I celebrate every moment. That's going right next to joy and all the fairies. All right, from limitations to highest potential. Again, transformation. I transform limitations and challenges into opportunities to realize my highest potential. Okay? Every challenge is an opportunity. An opportunity to overcome, an opportunity to be better, an opportunity to achieve, an opportunity to realize your highest potential. There's no problems. There's challenges to work through. And you do it. And you come out on top. Stay focused. You got this. I love you. All right? These are just hitting today. From aimless to purposeful. Find a guide. Find a purpose. Find a reason. I embrace my unique purpose and let my light radiantly shine in loving and meaningful ways. I embrace my unique purpose. We all have a unique purpose. We all have a reason we are here. Find it. Embrace it. Walk in it. Live in it. Breathe it. Radiate it out to everyone around you. Most beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. All right, guys. That's what I have for you this time. I will give you a peek at the table. I don't really have the fairies set out. Let me set them all out. There was a lot today. Yeah. I am Thunder's Heart. I love you guys. I wish you well. I do these readings about every 10 days. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, send me a private message. Either on Instagram or YouTube, however you want to work it out. I usually set up appointments through my email because I do it on my personal phone and I don't necessarily just want to post that number on the internet. So I'll ask that you send me an email and then we can set up an appointment from there. My email is thundersheart@yahoo.com. I guess that's it. Be well, be blessed, have a most beautiful day, and the next 10 days. I love you guys. Lift each other up. Help each other out.